Morning guys, this is Chris with Double Eagle Gunworks. I'm here with Carla today and we're going to be talking about the Henry lever action and the Ruger American Predator. The Henry is a lever action in 357 38 special caliber, and the Ruger American is a bolt action rifle in 6.5 Creedmoor. So we're going to talk about the Henry first. And with the lever action, to get the gun ready to fire, you would load from the end down here, and then when you start to shoot, to load the first round, pull the lever down, opens up the chamber, pull the lever back up, bolt goes forward and loads the round, and then you're ready to go. The Henry does not have an external safety, so when you get ready to shoot, make sure to keep your finger out of the trigger guard until you're actually ready to shoot, because it's a very light trigger on the Henry and it would go off fairly easily. So we'll make it safe by letting the trigger back down. Now, to load the Henry, we're saying you rotate the tube, lift the tube out of the barrel, and it normally holds 7 rounds. And then when you get ready to put it back in, just drop the follower tube back in and rotate it around until it locks into the little groove here in the feed tube. So now it's loaded, and to get it ready for the first round, we're going to pull the lever down, opens up the chamber, and then pull it back up to the back, and it's ready to go. So now, you're going to shoot left-handed or right-handed first?
Left.
Okay, so we'll put it here, bring the stand over a little bit. Now pull it tight into your shoulder, and then line up your sights. Get the front sight even with the top and centered in between the buckhorn there at the rear. And when you're ready to shoot, pull the trigger. Okay, pretty easy on the recoil there. And back up. You ready for the next one? Make sure you pull that all the way up or it doesn't lock in place, won't shoot. Just slide this back over a little bit. Keep your thumb down away from the hammer there. Make sure it's pulled all the way up. Put this hand inside the loop. There you go. And then wrap the thumb around.
Should be all of them.
Yep. Make sure it's cleared. Okay, so that was the Henry. What'd you think?
Easy.
Pretty easy recoil on that one. The weight of the gun helps take any of the recoil that would you normally feel with that gun. Very light shooting. Okay, let's take a look at the Ruger American. This is a bolt action rifle fed by a magazine. The magazine on this one just holds 3 rounds. Just loaded just like any other type of magazine. You push the rounds down into it and slide them back into the back. Now this one is your traditional bolt action gun, and this one's got a scope on it, so it's a little bit different sighting system than the Henry. The Henry doesn't have a scope, it's just the regular buckhorn sights. This one has a I think this is a 4x scope on it, and so you're going to load this one by putting the magazine in, and you push the bolt forward and push it down into the recess there to lock it in place. So then the gun is loaded. It has a safety here on the back of the stock, and it's up for fire. You see the red F there, or down for safe. Okay, so to load this one, you're going to have the magazine, and you tip it into the front of the magazine well and then push it in place until that locks in there. And then to load the first round, pull that back, and then the rounds are down there in the magazine well, and you'll push it forward. It grabs one of the cartridges, pushes it into the chamber, and locks it in place. So now the gun is on safe, but it is loaded. So to shoot this one, have that out a little bit further because it's a little bit longer than the Henry. And now,
How much kick does this have?
this one's going to have a little more kick than that Henry does, because this one is a 6.5 Creedmoor. It's not quite as much of a kick as like a 308 or one of the harder kicking cartridges. It's a relatively easy recoil for a rifle. Now, to sight this one, you're going to look through the scope, and you have to adjust your eye position until you can see the reticle. Get your eye within about 2 to 3 inches of the gun there. Just to adjust the rifle until you see the...
Ah, there it is.
Okay. Now, when you get ready to shoot this one, again, you want this hand extended up and keep this pulled tight against your shoulder.
This is gonna hurt.
That's not bad.
Lost it. Okay, there it is.
Okay. Now, when you get ready to fire, push this safety up.
Okay.
Just push it forward. It's a sliding lever. There you go. Now, when you put your finger on the trigger, it's going to have a little bit of... It's going to move a little bit before it actually engages.
So do I want to aim directly for the diamond?
You want to aim directly where you're wanting to go. Put the crosshairs in the middle of the target. And keep it tight against your shoulder.
That was rather large. You ready to go again? You got to do this
Nope,
thing.
you got to make it ready to go again. Lift up the bolt.
Lift up the bolt.
Pull it back.
Back.
And then push it forward.
Push it forward.
And lock it down.
Lock it down.
Okay.
And
Now it's ready.
It's still fireable.
Yep, it's still fireable.
Now, left-handed.
Okay, if you want to do it left-handed,
Okay, there it is.
okay, get your right hand forward on the gun. Okay, now pull it tight into your shoulder. Keep the gun steady. Wrap your hand around the butt of the stock there. There you go. And then shoot when ready.
Very easy trigger.
Yes, it's a very easy trigger.
Up and
Up.
back
Up and back.
and forward and down.
Forward and down.
And there's one more.
Yep, that's the last round there.
Okay. It is already on fire.
Yep, it's ready to go. Tight into the shoulder.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the bolt action.
Really wasn't painful, it was just surprising.
And loud.
And
Yes.
loud.
Yes, that one, the Creedmoor is very loud. It's
Is it louder than the AR?
yes, it's much louder than the AR.
Phew.
So the cartridge on the 6.5 Creedmoor has a lot more room for powder than does the 38 Special. You know, the 38 Special round is this long, and then a 6.5 Creedmoor with the bullet in place is that long. So with the two different cartridges, you can tell this one is going to be a lighter recoiling rifle just because it's a smaller cartridge than this one, and the weight of the Henry also helps mitigate what little bit of recoil there would be with this one. The 6.5 Creedmoor is a very good cartridge for extended range. It has a very flat trajectory, and it's a good hunting round. It's become one of the most popular rifle rounds available. Thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, please like and hit subscribe down at the bottom. Thanks.